I remember that. It was, and even then, I remember being in the industry. You know, I remember watching that and thinking to myself, like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Because to me, you know, bodybuilding was Arnold Schwarzenegger and Franco Columbu and, you know, all this list of luminaries that I had grown up reading and watching and, you know, marking out for. And then suddenly you see, you know, Joe the Monster Blow, or, you know, what it just seemed cornball and over the top. Sometimes, you know, all those things we love about professional wrestling don't transcend other places. You know, like the same thing as the football league. You know, what was the guy's name? What was his gimmick name?
He Hate Me?
He hate me. Yeah, there you go. He hate me. And, you know, it was just, you know, sort of comical to watch. And, you know, sometimes some of those things just don't translate well to other sports. That doesn't make it wrong in professional wrestling. It just makes it wrong to try to impart that on other sports. And He Hate Me is an example. And, you know, and the WBF guys, the same thing. You know, in fact, I'm surprised because I thought the WBF, I thought that Vince, prior to it coming out, I thought that there was a real chance and a real way to take professional bodybuilding up even a few notches from where it was. I mean, you know, again, we grew up with, you know, some of the all-time greats in bodybuilding. And yet there was still something about it that was a little bit dry, a little bit uninspiring. And I always thought that Vince McMahon, you know, at that time we kept hearing he's a genius and all this other stuff. Putting that larger-than-life stamp on professional bodybuilding. I mean, face it, look at these guys. They are larger than life, literally. And, you know, to me, bodybuilding is an incredible sport. So I thought there was a real opportunity to do it. And then when you saw it in practice, it just seemed sort of hokey and cornbally. You know, I don't give him any bad marks, though, for trying. You know, I think it was, you know, something that, you know, especially the old saying is the guy with the golden touch, right? King Midas, everything he touches turns to gold. And at that point, when Vince started dabbling in boxing and bodybuilding and football, I won't say professional football, but football, you know, you just had a feeling that he could be successful at anything. And yet we've seen more times than not he's been unsuccessful at transcending those sports by imparting professional wrestling onto them.